You know guys, by the time you guys are watching today's video, maybe the Black Ops 7 reveal has already happened, in which case, I'm just gonna come out and call it right now. I don't think people are gonna be too excited about it, man. I really don't think it's going to garner and generate the hype that I think a lot of creators and Call of Duty gooch slickers think Black Ops 7 deserves. Honestly guys, especially with the things that we're going to talk about in today's video, I just think a lot of people are going to be let down by what they see in the reveal. And, you know, it warrants the Scat Master having to say what I gotta say, which is never wrong, just early. And speaking of never wrong, just early, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for this shit, so as a celebration to hitting 50,000 subscribers, the Scat Master has officially dropped some never wrong, just early merch. I also got a cool hat. If you guys want to go check it out, I got the link in my channel links, and I'm also going to post it in the description box. And guys, we're going to get into everything right now, but before I do, please, I need you to tombstone the fucking dog shit out of the like button right now and subscribe if you're new. The channel's been doing absolutely ridiculous lately. Let's keep that shit going, and guys, let's get right into this. So, to absolutely nobody's surprise, a lot of people got invited to go play Black Ops 7 early. And they got to record all of this gameplay on the multiplayer, the campaign, the zombies. And before the gooch slickers get in here talking about, oh, you're just jealous, man, you're jealous you didn't get invited. Invited to what? See Black Ops 6 Part 2? I already have Part 1 loaded in front of me, my guy. I really don't give a fuck. It's really not the gotcha moment that you think you got, alright? But without throwing too much shade on some of these content creators and people, I'm just not surprised by those that we saw go to this reveal event thing. I mean, are we really surprised by any of this, guys? If you want a quick summary as to how I feel about some of the content creators that are going to this shit, just take a look at this tweet that comes out from Pro Reborn. I mean, this guy just nails it, honestly. He says, creators complain about SBMM, creators then complain the devs don't listen, then they complain the game is a predatory microtransaction dump, then the creators get flown out to play Slop of Duty 37, and then they say, we are so back. Now, no matter what happens during this reveal event, guys, I just don't think people are gonna be super hyped up about it. Not as much as these content creators are making it out to be. And you wanna know how I know that? You see, Call of Duty has been known to do these like little fake leak things, or at least a lot of people speculate that that's what's going on in the background. But if you remember this shit from Charlie Intel a couple of months ago where he said, breaking, an internal developer message of the day for Black Ops 7 accidentally went live on the Xbox Call of Duty app showing new details and, you know, whatever the fuck they had in there. But apparently it was an accident, and then a couple of weeks and months before that there was accidental leaks of jetpacks in the code for Black Ops 6. And now, guys, I guess there's another one. Now, I don't think I can actually show this, at least not if other people aren't, because I think with the climate of what's going on right now, I think Activision is very much on that like, hey, Call of Duty fanboys, come lick our gooch, and anybody that's critical of us, fuck yourself. And I think they're gonna look at the Scat Master posting a leak like this and be like, oh, copyright strike button looks real fucking good right now, so I'm not gonna take the risk. But I'll tell you exactly what it was. Apparently a short trailer of Black Ops 7 accidentally leaked, and it showcased these soldiers literally on jetpacks. Like, they were jetpacking around whatever fucking environment they were in.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't! And my first thought was, okay, well, this is clearly fucking campaign. There's no way it's multiplayer, right? There was a plethora of fanboys and gooch slickers out there that were extremely hyped. I'm talking like face down, ass up for Activision, just praising them for jetpacks. But like I said at the start of the video, I think people are going to be very, very let down by what they see today. Guys, I got a pair of tweets here. This first one comes out from Doug Dimmadome Warzone.
Fuck you, Doug!
Don't go crazy over the things you see in the Black Ops 7 ad that just showed. We will give more context to them tomorrow that makes them much less hyped than most of the tweets I'm seeing are thinking. Jetpacks are not back in the way I'm seeing people think they are. And then Charlie Intel actually echoes the exact same shit and says, just to tone down expectations, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 does not have jetpacks or double jumps as part of its movement, as previously revealed. The ad leaked showed something specific that we will explain tomorrow during the reveal. My guess is one of two things. It's either a campaign mission or they're talking about the uplinked game mode where people are theorizing that in order to put the ball in the actual zone, there's like a tiny portion of that area that gives you like zero gravity or some shit. We'll see how it goes. Do I think it's gonna be successful if they actually do it? Probably not. And are people already deflated? Given by the people who have already seen the gameplay, coming out here and being like, yo, lower your expectations. Imagine you're Activision guys and you just flew out all of these gooch lickers and you're expecting them to be your little bottom bitch and shit, you know what I mean? And then one of two things happens. You either put out this little ad trailer that showcases jetpacks as a way to hype people up and then claim it's an accident, or one of your stupid ass developers actually just put that shit out by accident and then people get super hyped about something that's not even in your game, and then the people that you flew out come out here and they're like, hey, before the reveal, lower your expectations. I think Activision deserves that, man. I'm not gonna lie. Black Ops 7 is not likely to cause any massive wave or hysteria in the gaming community, and especially not in the FPS genre. And seeing as how Black Ops 7 is just Black Ops 6 Part 2, and we all know that Black Ops 6 Part 1 is literally dumpster juice gooch sweat, what do you think you can assume about Black Ops 7? And aside from their own hype being stepped down on by these content creators that they invited out, without going too in depth on some of the content creators themselves, let me just remind you guys the type of fuckery that happens here. I mean, check out this tweet from this guy named the D. Williams in response to, I don't remember who, it's probably Dyke Dynamite or some shit. But he says, did you guys actually give constructive criticism and tell them how shitty BO6 was? Or did you guys glaze them the whole time so you can keep getting invited year after year? This is exactly why hyping up your little reveals is not as effective as you may think, and certainly not as much as it was before, because for the most part, majority of these guys are either straight up gooch lickers, or they're people that flip-flop opinions left and goddamn right whenever it's most convenient for them. We've talked about the Call of Duty fanboy cope here on the channel before, where if you're critical of Call of Duty and you happen to be like a very critical content creator, the whole narrative here is, oh, you're just hated for views and clicks and easy money. To which my rebuttal is, look at the biggest Call of Duty creators. Tell me if these people are critical. Go look for yourself. You tell me if JGod is a critical channel. You go tell me if Exclusive Disgrace is a critical channel. And yet they still have a ridiculous amount of support and followers and growth and views, and yet they're not these rage baiters that you guys claim are taking over the scene and ruining Call of Duty, are they? No, you fucking idiot. And it's crazy because they happen to be the people that are out here at these events where maybe they will put out a critical video at a low point in Call of Duty where they're gonna get a shit ton of fucking views, but then when Call of Duty's about to come out, or as soon as it comes out, they're the first people out here tweeting that this is an incredible experience and that people that are too critical of this are just rage baiting for views when they're gonna be rage baiting for views like 6 months down the line. And some of these guys have Bobby Cosby's meat shaft lodged so deep in their fucking uvulas that they showcase bundles and microtransactions and all the fucking slop that makes Call of Duty worse. These are the kinds of people that are at these events, okay? You are generating illegitimate hype off of people that are obviously going to hype this shit up. I mean, they're getting flown out. Anybody out here that claims none of these content creators are paid or compensated by Activision, let me ask them a very simple question. Did you buy your hotel? Did you book and pay for your flights? Not likely. Who did? Motherfucking Activision. Brother, you have been compensated by Activision. Your opinion, in my opinion, is invalid as all shit. We've even heard some of these very people here say that if they're too critical, Activision does not fly them out until they stop being as critical as they were before. Guys, it's a fucking clown show to generate as much illegitimate hype as humanly fucking possible. And even with that leverage and that advantage, of having every single gooch licker under the sun at this stupid ass Special Olympics event, some of these guys are already telling you to lower your expectations, man. It's sad. It's a sad fucking world out here if you're a Call of Duty fan, man. And for people like myself that we're a fan of the franchise and we started playing at a time where Call of Duty was actually fucking fantastic, you can talk all the shit you want to us for being critical, but at the end of the day, we're not wrong, man. We're just fucking early. Now, before I end off this video, there is one last leak that, honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's actually not half bad, unless it turns out the way that Black Ops 6 did, which is super possible. But for those people that say I never have anything positive to say, I mean, go ahead and link them this part right here. Coming out from the Ghost of Hope, there will be 16 6v6 maps at launch for Black Ops 7, 13 original ones, and 3 remastered that are coming from Black Ops 2. There is also 2 maps at launch for the skirmish larger scale mode with wingsuits that was leaked before. Post-launch content is expected to be plentiful. So 2 things here. Just like Black Ops 6, they're gonna launch this game with a fuck ton of maps, which could be very good or it could be very bad, as we've seen in Black Ops 6. I'm not gonna tell you which way I think this is going. I think you already know which way it's gonna go.
Shit! Dumb shit!
But hey, if I'm proven wrong, then honestly, that's probably for the betterment of every single fucking person here. The other thing he says is post-launch content is expected to be plentiful. I mean, we saw the same thing with MW 2019 Part 3, and a lot of people were really happy about that. Unfortunately, what came before MW 2019 Part 3? A fat pile of dog shit, unfortunately. And here we're essentially repeating history with Black Ops 6 being a disgusting, disgraceful pile of fucking garbage right before its sequel, or the part 2 to it, which is apparently going to be better. And if you're somebody that's hyped up about that and you just spent $140 minimum to play these 2 games, Black Ops 6 and 7, and only one of them feels like an actual good game, I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it. You got fucking robbed. Imagine going out and buying a 24 case of water bottles and only 12 of them had water in them. Are you gonna feel like, oh, you know what, this was actually pretty good, it's not half bad? No, you're gonna be like, what the fuck was this other half for? Why did I even pay for it if there's nothing in there? That's how you're gonna feel, man. It's gonna be the same shit with Black Ops 6 and 7 at best. Okay, that's best case scenario if Black Ops 7 is good. And do I think it's actually gonna be good? No. Fuck no. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on this Black Ops 7 leak? And if the reveal has already happened, what are your guys' thoughts on it? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
This ain't in my body.